Hey folks, welcome to Mark's Stadium here in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA, where the Dukes are taking on the Vengeance. Right now, we are going to go on to a 15-minute delay here. We did see some lightning in the background, but that's not affecting our delay. So if you could please be patient, we should have the game on at 7:15 p.m. today. And don't forget, folks, you can find the action right here on eDriven Score, courtesy of YouTube.com. Dan Wright, our eDriven score announcer here. We are here live at Mark Stadium, in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio, where the Midwest Vengeance takes on the Cincinnati Dukes. Now, I apologize that Dan isn't here, but he might be stuck in traffic right now, but he should be on the way, so my apologies to our regular listeners out there. Well, the Cincinnati Dukes have been going through a bit of a rough patch. They're 0-4 right now. We do not have the win-loss record of the Midwest Vengeance right now as we speak, so we're looking forward to getting all that information soon. My apologies. So right now it's kind of a gray overcast day right here. The stadium lights are not on yet. They're on a timer from what I heard. So if it looks a little gray and kind of like, a little doomy, but hey, we're doing our best right here. Off to my side is Caitlin and Tyler helping us out with the video coordinates over here. And we appreciate you for tuning on in here. So they already did the coin toss and everything. The team right now is over with the Dukes, are taking a bit of a last minute drill practice here. The Midwest Vengeance is coming out of the far northwest corner of the locker room right here at Walnut Hills High School. So right now what we're going to do is we're going to briefly cut to commercial, and hopefully we will have some action back here. This is the Dukes taking on the Vengeance right here on eDriven Score, courtesy of YouTube.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
In a world dominated by million-dollar contracts, flashy endorsements, and the glitz of professional sports, there exists a hidden realm where the game is played not for fame or fortune, but for pure passion. Welcome to the underground football scene. Here, there are no stadiums filled with thousands of cheering fans, no TV contracts, and no lucrative shoe deals. Just men, united by a love for the game. These are the Cincinnati Dukes, a semi-pro football team that embodies the spirit of resilience and brotherhood. Every practice, every tackle, every touchdown tells a story of sacrifice and dedication. In this arena, the stakes are not measured in dollars, but in heart and soul. It's about representing your community, forging lifelong friendships, and keeping the love of football alive against all odds. Join us as we explore the journey of the Cincinnati Dukes, a testament to the unwavering spirit of those who play for the love of the game.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
And welcome back to Mark Stadium in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA, at Walnut Hills High School, part of Cincinnati Public School System here. This is the Cincinnati Dukes taking on the Midwest Vengeance. Now, the Midwest Vengeance is part of the MDFL. It's a different league from the Blue Collar Football League, the BCFL. So we want to apologize that our regular announcer, Dan Wright, is, he's indisposed at the present time, but he should be here hopefully by halftime. We do apologize for that. So right now, the Cincinnati Dukes are going to take on the Vengeance. The Dukes are going to defer, and the Vengeance are going to receive. The Dukes are coming off of a 0-4 record right now. And some of those Dukes faithful are here tonight, and they're hopefully getting their first win of the season. We did have a little thunderstorm in the background, but nothing that affected the game. And here we go with the kick. Picked up by number 23 at the 9-yard line. He's going to the far left side. He's rushing. Going down to the 22-yard line. So that's around the 1st and 10 right there. So the Vengeance are now with the 1st and 10. Ball around the 22-yard line. Number 23 of the Vengeance is Adrian Smith, or also known as Ace. We don't know why he's called that, but that's what I see on the script right here, folks. And the chain gang are coming down with the yard markers. Even the head coach is helping out. So the quarterback for the Vengeance is number 12, Aaron Johnson, also known as AJ. And we're resetting the game clock to 14:45. We do apologize for the game clock mishap here, folks. So right now, AJ is in motion right now. Taking the snap. Hand it off. Vengeance got a few yards, about 3 yards gained for the Midwest Vengeance of the MDFL. Vengeance is in the huddle right now as we speak. Ball is on the 24-yard line, 2nd and 10. There was no gain in the last play. Ace handed off. Duke showing no sign. Just about a 1-yard gain. It's 3rd and 9. Actually, that's 3rd and 8, ladies and gentlemen. My apologies. Ball is on the 26-yard line. 3rd and 8. Vengeance ball. Got the snap. Oh, it's an incomplete pass. The pass was intended by number 7, Giovante Moose, also known as Vaughn. Knocked down by number 4 of the Dukes. That would be Dylan Lewis. Ball is on the 26-yard line, 4th down. Vengeance punting team is on the field. This is the first time tonight where the Dukes will take on the offense. Punts it away. It lands around the 50-yard line. So that will be 1st and 10. Ball on the 50-yard line for the Cincinnati Dukes. So, quick break, ladies and gentlemen. The score is 0-0, 11:51 in the first quarter. You're watching eDriven Score on YouTube.com. Stadium 0-0, 11:51 in the first quarter here. Dukes taking on the Vengeance right here at Mark Stadium in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio. Oh, there is a Hail Mary, and it is gone right to the touchdown. First touchdown of the evening. Number 1, Kamani Murray, making that connection to Mike Clay. That's one heck of a throw. That has to be over 50, no, not 50 yards, they say 40 plus yards at least for that beautiful touchdown. We're trying to figure out if they're going to go for the extra point or the 2-point conversion. So let's see what happens, ladies and gentlemen. Yep, they are going to go for a 32-yard field goal attempt. And the kick is up. It barely goes through. So, with 11:43 in the first quarter, Dukes 7, Vengeance 0. We'll be right back on eDriven Score. Brought to you by YouTube.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@edrivenscore.com.
And welcome back to Mark Stadium here in the heart of Cincinnati, Ohio, USA at Walnut Hills High School, Cincinnati Public School. The Dukes taking on the Vengeance right here. The Dukes are leading 7-0 with 11:43 in the first quarter. Now kick it away for the Dukes. And the ball lands around the 12-yard line. And that was number 11 with the carry for the Vengeance, Deshaun Mills. Now changing out the pigskins right now. Dukes get their pigskins back. Vengeance get theirs. They're 1st and 10. Ball on the 34-yard line. Well, the Dukes players notice that that is one of our pigskins, not the Vengeance. They're trying to determine which one is whose. So now they're trading it back, and it goes right back to the 34-yard line, or it goes within the huddle of the Dukes, ladies and gentlemen. And I see off to the far right side my brother-in-arms, Dan Wright, is coming into the stadium, so hopefully he will be coming in and helping us. Caitlin is giving a Hail Mary sign. Well, you know, from one Catholic to another, I don't blame you, Caitlin. All right, and now it's 1st and 10, ball on the 34-yard line. Ooh, and the Dukes are stopping them right in their tracks. Now 2nd down. A loss a yard, so that will be 2nd and 11, ball on the 33-yard line. See what AJ Aaron Johnson, number 12 of the bench, is going to do. We don't know if he's going to do an I formation or a quick shuttle pass. Who knows? Vengeance goes in, sets for the snap. And he drops back. Oh my gosh. AJ with the carry. He's trying to throw it. It gets intercepted by the Dukes. Oh my gosh. Number 7 of the Dukes. Burnett is going. He's going every which way he can. Oh, wait a minute. There's another fumble. The clock has stopped. Referee's coming in. He's trying to determine what's going on with the last play. And it is to the Dukes. So the Dukes have it. 1st and 10. The second first down for the Dukes tonight. The ball is on the 42-yard line. 1st and 10. This brings in Kamani Murray and the Dukes offense. First and 10. Ball on the 42-yard line. Dukes offense lining up. Going into an I formation. Ooh, a bit of a loss of yards right there. So that would be about 2nd and 9. Ball on the 43-yard line. Loss of 1 yard for the Dukes offense. Dukes offense breaking up that huddle. There he is. Taking the snap. Throws a mean Hail Mary. Oh my gosh. It is no good. Pass intended for number 10 of the Dukes. Spikes. Cablon. Quite a lot of spikes there. So that will be 3rd and 9. Ball on the 42-yard line for the Dukes. Ladies and gentlemen, don't forget, Dan Wright will be joining us shortly. He just got here in the stadium. He must have been stuck in traffic, but he's here and he's doing a heck of a job getting the notes together. Oh, here we go! Oh my gosh, he connects! That is 1st down for the Dukes. 1st and 10. I believe that was Kamani Murray connects to number 3, Mike Clay. He's almost near the red zone, if I'm not mistaken. For those who don't know what the red zone is, it's anything from 20 yards towards the end zone, but he's short by 3 yards. 1st and 10, ball on the 23-yard line. Diggs with the snap, drops back, throws, and he connects to number 2, Darian Brown. So he is in the red zone right now, ladies and gentlemen. That's 1st and goal. First and goal, ball on the 6-yard line. Diggs with the offensive possession right now. With 7:30 going on, Diggs leading 7-0 against the Vengeance. Murray, hands off, and it's a touchdown! Murray connects to number 21 of the Dukes. We do not have that. Montel Hurd, and right now they're determined. They might go for another extra point for this particular team right now. Ball is placed on the 15-yard line, so that will be a 25-yard field goal. Drake Brown with the kick. It kicks it up, and it is good. So, with 7:14 in the first quarter, that's 14-0 Dukes over the Herd. Excuse me, over the Vengeance. You're watching eDriven Score right here on YouTube.com. We'll be right back after these messages.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
And the lights are on. The sun is trying to peek out right here at Mark Stadium, where the Dukes are taking on the Vengeance. Dukes are leading 14-0, 7:14 in the first quarter. And right now, after this kick, I'm going to throw it to Dan Wright, who will take over announcing duties. Ooh. And they might want to retry that particular kick, but no, they're not going to do that. So it's going to be 1st and 10 for the Midwest Vengeance. Here you go, Dan.
Thank you, Patrick. Thank you for filling in. Sorry for my tardiness there. I'm sure you did a great job, though. I missed a great start, it looks like, for the Dukes. Quickly up 14-0 after nice to see them having some success after a very tough start to the season. Still looking for their first win, but they were playing from some of the toughest teams in the country. And hopefully it's going to pay off starting tonight. Has so far. Dukes quickly up 14-0. Including I did see the last possession ended on a Kayvon Burnett interception. It's good to see him back, as I believe the Ironmen have completed their season in his venture into professional football. So it'll be 1st and 10 for the Vengeance at their own 40 after the kick by Drake Browning did not reach the landing zone. Seen that quite a bit in the new NFL dynamic kickoff rules. Vengeance take the snap. The short pass knocked down in the backfield. That was Dominic Raven, it looks like.
Incomplete pass.
Little swing pass attempt.
Derek Duke Jr. Incomplete. Second and 10.
Dominic Raven was quickly in the backfield. It's going to be second and 10 for the Vengeance. The Vengeance of the Midwest Developmental Football League, fighting for first place in that league. They currently sit, I believe they're in fourth place out of, I believe, 8 teams. And with a 4-2 mark. There's the quarterback pulled it down. He's finally pulled down.
Ooh, he got knocked down.
Trajan Keaton in the backfield was not going to let him escape. They were able to slip through one tackle, but Keaton was able to pull the quarterback down for a sack.
Ball on the 33-yard line.
Ball back to the 33. It'll be 3rd and 17 for the Vengeance as they just move backwards on this drive. The Vengeance, you may recognize some of the names and some of the players on this team. A lot of them came from the Indianapolis Tornadoes and before that the Marion County Crusaders, including the owner of the team, Troy Summers, who's had some battles against the Dukes on the field. He takes his team, the Midwest Vengeance, against the Dukes here as an owner. Here's a snap on 3rd down, drops back, and he's going to try and run for it. His helmet's taken off by Deion McKinley. He's still running, and he gets out of bounds. Nathan Evans ran him out of bounds eventually. There is a flag.
Aaron Johnson with the quarterback keeper. His helmet fell off.
There is a flag. I'm going to presume that was a face mask that is going to add to the end of this run. Probably give the Vengeance a first down. Officials will talk about it.
There's a penalty flag on the field.
So I'm not sure where the run ended. I know it was short of the first down, but face mask would be 15 yards and result in a first down for the Vengeance into Duke's territory. 5:40 left in the first quarter. Duke's jumping out to a 14-0 lead. Vengeance, as I mentioned, they are 4-2 in the lead, in their lead, 5-3 overall. Including their last game on the field was a 62-0 win against the Joliet Buccaneers. So an impressive performance there. It's going to be a face mask against the Dukes. It's going to move them all the way down to the Dukes 40-yard line. It'll be 1st and 10.
Vengeance.
The Vengeance are into Duke's territory. Looking to cut into this 14-0 Dukes lead. And with the empty backfield, it looks like. 2 receivers to either side of the quarterback. And he takes a snap, steps up, fakes pass. He's got some room through the line, and nice hit by Howard Tidwell.
Number 12, Aaron Johnson with the quarterback keeper.
Aaron Johnson, the quarterback,
1st and 10.
does pick up the first down, gains 10 yards with that run. Paid for it at the end. Howard Tidwell came up and delivered the blow to bring him down. But it is a first down for the Vengeance. At the Dukes, they're now at the Dukes 30-yard line. So again, going empty. See if the Dukes can contain a little better this time. They did have a sack earlier on. 2 receivers to your side. Johnson with a quick pass that bounces before it is caught by the receiver. Looking to get rid of that one quick.
Number 12, Aaron Johnson.
Maybe too quick.
Number 12, Ethan Scott.
Result in a second down for the Vengeance.
2nd and 10, going to the 50-yard line, Vengeance.
So under 4.5 minutes to go in the first quarter. Dukes up 14-0, but the Vengeance driving. They're down to the Dukes 30-yard line with the aid of a face mask penalty on what would have been a 3rd down stop. And a decision for the Vengeance on 4th down. So they got down to the 40 and then a 10-yard run by Eric Johnson gets them here to 32nd down. They break the huddle again and Johnson be by himself. This time with just one receiver to the left. Their signals on defense. Offense doing the same. Johnson does take the snap. It's high. He tips it and recovers, but the Dukes were able to break through. He stepped up, and his pass is just short.
Number 12, Aaron Johnson pass intended for number 3, Peter Joseph is incomplete.
So that'll bring up 3rd down.
Ball on the 30-yard line.
The Dukes seem to have him surrounded. And then Johnson managed to wiggle out of it, but his pass was short. He rushed the pass perhaps a little bit. And that'll bring up a 3rd down for the Vengeance. Dukes running Dominic Williams on for this 3rd down play. Terrence Green, Torrance Green comes off. And back at safety, a long huddle by the Vengeance. A lot to talk about here on 3rd and 10. Well, they're thankfully not the worst of the drops coming up here, but doesn't seem to be affecting much on the field. The Vengeance loaded up on the right side. Just Gabriel Abraham by himself on the left. Johnson takes the snap. He was going to step up and is going to get swallowed.
Aaron Johnson with the quarterback keeper.
Looks like some of the guys from the backfield got in there, including Nathan Evans.
4th and 12.
For the 2-yard loss, brings up 4th down. I'm assuming the Vengeance will go for this.
4th and 12, ball on the 28-yard line, Vengeance.
Vengeance went on some pass rushers on the field. Dale McKinley. Among them, Devin Patton gets a breather on this 4th down play for the Vengeance. Going to have to throw it, it would seem. They do send 2 receivers to either side. And just have not had much luck in the passing game so far. 4th and 12, we'll see if they can do something here. If the Dukes get it back at the 14-0 lead. Johnson takes a high snap. Crossback has time, fires over the middle, and incomplete. Probably for the best receiver looking for a pass interference call. Through the hands of Dominic Williams for a turnover on downs. Probably better because the Dukes have much better field position with him not catching the pass. Just over a minute remaining in the first quarter. The Dukes up 14-0. So the Dukes take over. They're at their own 32-yard line. We're going to see Monty Murray, quarterback. His 2nd game back. He's got 2 receivers either side, and Mike Crawford as his running back. Murray pitches to Crawford. He goes along the right side. He gets actually a nice little job. There is a flag at the end of the play.
Penalty flag at the end of the play.
So he actually has managed to make it out. A 14-yard gain, it looks like. I do wonder if they might be blocking the back of some sort or a hold.
Holding penalty against the Dukes.
It is going to be a hold, so it's going to move 10 yards from the spot of the foul. Although it looks like oh no, okay. So they're going to be back at the 27. 5-yard gain, but a 10-yard loss. 10-yard penalty. Puts the ball at the 27. Still first down for the Dukes.
26-yard line.
Under a minute remaining. Mike Clay and Raekwon Prince at the bottom of the screen. For Murray, who drops back to pass, floats a pass out to Crawford. Tries to make a man miss, does not. Good job by the Vengeance defense coming to the ball. Making the stop.
Murray connects to number 3.
Actually a loss on that catch. 3-yard loss. Makes it 2nd and 18.
Second and 16.
So the Dukes.
Second and 18.
And Dukes are going to let the clock run out, actually, so we're going to reach the end of the first quarter.
Timeout.
The Dukes leading 14-0.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So we're back here for the second quarter. A nice break for the players on a bit of a muggy day here.
Second and 18.
Dukes came back on the field. It is 2nd and 18 for the Dukes from their own 24. Where they took a 14-0 lead on a touchdown pass from Kwani Murray and then a 6-yard run by Markel Hurd.
Second and 18. Ball on the 24-yard line. Cincinnati Dukes.
The second touchdown set by the interception by Kayvon Burnett. So we do have 3 receivers to one side this time. As we start the second quarter. And actually it's going to send Crawford in motion for a second receiver at the top. Fires over the middle, cannot connect with Raekwon Prince. They'll make it 3rd and long.
Murray's pass intended for Raekwon Prince, incomplete pass. 3rd and 18. Ball on the 23-yard line. Dukes.
Vengeance looking to get a stop. They seem to stop the Dukes' momentum a bit here. Pulling on Spikes and Idaho Brown on one side. Raekwon Prince, and I'm going to guess that's Mike Clay on the other. With Mike Crawford to block. Murray's going to go deep for Spikes, who cuts his route off. He was cut off by the DB, really. And the fastball is incomplete for a 4th down.
4th and 18 on the 24.
Presume the Dukes will be punting here. Monty Murray, it looks like he's going to be the one who's going to be doing the punting. So he's staying out there, which means Vengeance are going to have to stay vigilant, as he is the quarterback. Do have a man back deep at about their own 40-yard line. They're going to run one more player on the field. But Wiggins takes the place of another lineman, where his kick is a low liner. Not much of a bounce. That is going to mean it's going to kind of die. Roll for a little bit. Duke's trying to make it roll more. That's as far as it's going to go. At the Vengeance 38-yard line, that's where it's down, and that's where the Vengeance will take over for their first drive of the second half. Vengeance take the field here. 13:54 left in the second quarter. Just got to stop, forced the Duke's punt. It was down at the 38-yard line. They started the last drive at the 40-yard line. Got down to the 30 before the Duke stopped them on downs. This time the Vengeance are going with a man in the backfield. And here's going to be a handoff into the line, not much there. It's like
second down, Vengeance.
Dominic Raven and Torrance Green were among those.
Second and 8.
To make the
Ball
stop.
on the 40-yard line. Midwest Vengeance ball.
A short gain, 2 yards. Vengeance quickly got to the line. I don't know that everyone got set, however, and that's going to cost them 5 yards.
Full start 5-yard penalty against the Midwest Vengeance.
And trying to catch everyone sleep there.
Second and 13. Ball on the 35-yard line. Vengeance.
So the Vengeance regroup. They're going to huddle this time after the penalty sets them back. So it's second and 13. 2-yard run, a 5-yard penalty. This time the running back just behind the quarterback with the 2 receivers to either side. Johnson, oh, that might have been a false start, but they're going to let go. Johnson with the man bearing down him goes deep and just out of the reach of his receiver who had his man beaten. There is a flag on the field.
Incomplete pass. Johnson pass intended for number 3.
So Johnson maybe rushed just a little bit by the blitzer. And his pass is just a bit too far. There is a flag, so we'll see if it even mattered. Looks like it might have been holding, possibly at the line of scrimmage, the receiver who the flag is out near the sidelines. Duke's subbing liberally here, keeping their defensive, especially on the defensive line, keeping guys fresh. The officials still talk about this flag. And whatever it is, it's not going to be a penalty. I think it's just third down. Either waved off or declined by the Dukes, not sure which, but it'll be 3rd and 12 for the Vengeance. So 2 receivers to either, or 2 running backs in the backfield, I should say. One is passing down, looking to get some protection for his quarterback. Johnson without to the sideline, and the pass is batted away. LaShawn Hooper there to make the break up the pass to the sidelines.
Incomplete pass.
Brings up 4th down.
Johnson pass intended for number 7. Giovanni Moses incomplete pass.
So it'll be 4th down for the Vengeance now at their own 35.
Down by number 14, LaShawn Hooper on the Dukes.
the Vengeance will be punting this time. He's going to do
Second
some
13. Ball on the
back to the
35-yard
punt.
line.
The Dukes ready for it with two guys back deep. Kayvon Burnett and Raekwon Prince, it appears. So they punt on 4th down. So Dukes look to get the ball back. Slow punt, he gets it. It is a nice high punt, fielded at the 34 by Burnett. Runs into his own man and spins through, laterals back to Hooper. He's going to try and lateral it back to Prince. They're just losing yards, going backwards, and finally stopped. So, nice try by the Dukes, but just make it harder on their offense. 12:08 left in the second quarter. The Dukes will have, could have had, looks like they lost about 10 yards in the laterals. .12:08 to go in the half. Kamani Murray, of course, the quarterback. 3 receivers. One of them needs to be on, at least one of them needs to be on the line. They put themselves in line. Murray goes over to that side, and his receiver looks like he fell down. So my bad. That was the right play. Appears to have slipped. Makes it 2nd down.
Number 3, Mike Lee, is incomplete.
Murray has looked a little sharper here today, as we expected. Last week was his first
29-yard line.
came back to a few in about 10 months, really. Don't know if he'd even picked up a football in that time. And also faced a bit of a pass rush, which was now 2 weeks ago against the Ravens. Have one of the fiercest rushes in the league. Murray's pass is a bit high for Kovion Spikes. Falls incomplete, brings up 3rd down.
Intended for number 10, Kovion Spikes, incomplete pass.
So this drive not going too far yet for the Dukes.
3rd and 10.
Two incomplete passes after the return lost them 10 yards. Once again, they sent you receiver to the side is like there's Mike Flannery on Prince on one side. Murray looks to the other. Oh, pumps. Now he pulls it down, goes back to the left. Pass is caught by Raekwon Prince, who rolls out of bounds. Short of the 1st down.
Murray's pass intended for number 9.
4th and 2 it appears. So a decision for the Dukes on 4th down from their own 37. Looks like they are going to go for
Murray
it.
connects to Prince. 4th and short. Ball on the
Dukes
37
quick back to the line. No running back. Murray by himself. Quick pass out to Prince. He's got the 1st down. Just a nice
Murray connects to Prince. For the 1st
pass.
down for your Cincinnati Dukes.
Nice and easy, only at 2 yards. And they picked up about 8.
1st and 10. Ball on the
Dukes,
44-yard
good job staying on the
line.
field.
Dukes.
Up to the 44-yard line. See a 7-yard gain. Dukes quickly up to the line again. Sending Idaho Brown in motion. He goes back. Fakes the handoff. Raekwon Prince cuts inside, makes that man miss. And he's just going to ease his way out of bounds before he converts the next one.
Murray to Prince.
So a short gain again to Raekwon Prince. 3 in a row for the Dukes.
2nd and 6.
One out to the
Ball
40-yard
on the
line.
50-yard line.
So Raekwon Prince showing his value here. You wonder if it would be time for the Dukes to fake one short and go deep. Mike Clay is on that same side with Raekwon Prince. This is going to be a handoff to Mike Crawford, who is pulled down You see it's got up there, but I think it was actually jersey and not face mask. So illegal tackle for a loss, a 3-yard loss. Makes it 3rd and 9.
39.
Dukes.
Ball on the 45-yard line.
Back to their own 45-yard line. Under 10 minutes to go in the second quarter. Dukes converted a 3rd, or actually it was a 4th and short. They were at 3rd and 10, and they got an 8-yard pass, and then followed that up with a 6-yard pass, which would work just fine again if they could do that. Murray takes the snap, drops back, fires over the middle, through the hands of Idaho Brown, and picked off by the Vengeance. They're going to take it almost to midfield. There is a player down, 2 for the Dukes.
Picked off by the
Vengeance with a big interception as they take over at midfield.
Injury
We're
timeout.
going to have to take a break.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
So we're back. The Vengeance did get exactly to midfield, right at the 50-yard line. That's where their offense will take over. Looking to take advantage of interception. And cut into a 14-0 Dukes lead. Johnson fires the pass out to the right. It is caught. He's got some room down the sidelines. Finally knocked out of bounds.
Johnson connects to number 23, Adrian Smith, also known as Ace.
Ace Smith with the catch.
1st and 10.
For a first down, 11 yards. To the Dukes
Ball on the
39-yard line.
for the Vengeance.
So 11 yards on first down for the Vengeance. They got down to the 30-yard line a little bit earlier, so not quite there for this longest possession, although that drive was aided by a penalty. This time an 11-yard catch gets them to the 39. Looking to move a little further to the end zone. 3 receivers to the left, 1 to the right for Johnson, with the running back to flank to his left. He rolls out to the left, fires, and throws one up high in the air, and incomplete.
Incomplete pass. Johnson. Pass intended for number 23,
So
Adrian
it looks
Smith.
like
is
Dylan
incomplete.
Lewis was there to knock it away.
2nd and 10.
He did get it. He did manage to high point that, as he should. Knocked it away and made the catch difficult for the Vengeance. Brings up 2nd and 10 for them with under 8 minutes remaining. The Vengeance taking a break from their MDFL schedule. The Dukes, a lot of their remaining games will be against these teams from the MDFL, the Midwest Developmental Football League, including the Circle City Warhawks, Kentucky Cavalry, and Lexington Bengals, all members of that league, along with these Midwest Vengeance after the Dukes really started their schedule playing the PAFL Tier 3 teams. These are generally the AA teams they're playing now, so schedule does ease up a bit. Johnson, he's holding on to the ball. He slips through the attempt, still rolling out, dancing around, and finally pushed out of bounds. Torrance Green is one of those there, along with Kaylin Smith.
Johnson with the quarterback.
Managed to get a couple yards
Push
out
out
of
of
it, looks
bounds by number 46, green of the Dukes.
It looked like he was. Doesn't look like he was looking deep there. The referees are talking about something here. A 1 yard gain as it stands at the moment. Don't know if there might have been some illegal contact or holding, although the quarterback breaking the pocket, that does change the rules on some of that. And that may be the discussion there.
39-yard line.
Clock currently sitting at 7:04. Vengeance are ready to go. So there is a penalty for illegal contact against the Dukes. Might have been before the quarterback rolled out of the backfield. That gives them a first down at the Dukes 34, 5-yard penalty, but an automatic first down. So it looks like they're going to spot at the
First and 10.
33.
Ball on the 34-yard line. There's a ball on the 33-yard line.
So first down for the Vengeance after the penalty. Johnson steps up. He's going to be finally, the play's going to be blown dead. Trajan Keaton had a hand on
Johnson with the
handful of
quarterback
jersey. Devin Patton was also there. Nowhere really for Johnson to go on that one after he stepped up. No gain on the play.
No gain. Second and 10.
Maybe even lost a few inches, but a negligible amount. It'll remain second and 10. As the Vengeance huddle up. Break that huddle with 2 receivers to either side, as has been the case for much of this drive, and the running back Johnson moves him to the right side this time. Johnson surveys his defense and takes a snap, fires one, has a man that is hauled in inside the 10-yard line.
Johnson connects to number 2, Gabriel Abraham.
That was Gabe Abraham hauling it in
First and goal.
at the 8-yard line, a 25-yard pickup. And the Vengeance are inside the red zone for the first time today. Their best opportunity so far as we head towards 5 minutes remaining in the half. Duke's leading 14-0. The Vengeance getting close to doing something about that. Stick with the 2x2 formation here inside the red zone. Johnson floats one out to over the head of his running back. So that'll make it second and goal.
Johnson pass intended for number 26, Arcade Jr. It's an incomplete pass.
So second down for the Vengeance.
Second goal.
Usually not a high-powered offense, despite the 62-0 score of the last time. The other scores are more like 6-0 against the Prince of Pumas. They beat the Warhawks, or lost to the Warhawks, 26-6. So it's important that they cash in on this opportunity with a Duke offense that can put up points and has so far. Already 2 early touchdowns to jump out to a 14-0 lead. So Johnson surveys the defense. Going with one back to his right. Steps back. Might be a hold, but there's no call there. Johnson, the ball's locked loose in the end zone, and the Dukes fall on it. They just lose the ball. They recover. Question: did they at the 1 or was it in the end zone? I think it might be the 1.
Recovery. Dukes first and 10.
To the officials. linesman sticking at the 1, so it's going to be the Dukes. They are going to get the ball, but they're going to have 99 yards to go. They're going to get their own 1 yard line. With just under 4 minutes remaining in the half. I think the main objective here is to mostly run out the clock and not give the Vengeance the ball back quickly with good field position. If it gets scored, you'd love to do that too. 3:56 to go in the half. Dukes, I mentioned, at their own 1 yard line. They tried to pick it up and run with it, could not, and then did the smart thing, just fall on it and make sure you at least have possession. See if the Dukes go for a big play on this first snap. They go for the 99-yard touchdown. Murray. Well,
There's a
handoff.
play.
There is a flag, however. And it looks like Mike Clay was about 20 yards downfield when that whistle blew. I think they might have been going for the deep ball. There is a penalty is offsides against the Vengeance.
Mitchell's on the fashion, fire penalty against the Midwest
Dukes
Vengeance.
are going to have a little more room to work with. Move them out to the 6 yard line.
35, ball on the 6 yard line, Dukes.
See if they try and go for the 94-yard touchdown. Not quite an impressive 99, but still good. It is a short pass to Idaho Brown. He runs the wrong way, loops back. Now he's going the right way again and gets out to the 15. They picked up a few more yards with the backpedaling.
Barry connects to Brown.
Was good for a first down at least at the
First
15.
down, Cincinnati Dukes. First and 10.
Get this
Ball
guy
on the
going.
15-yard line.
9-yard pass if the offsides penalty on the Vengeance to start things. So the Dukes break the huddle. This time it's Kobe on spikes and say Brown on one side as usual. This one is a handoff up the middle. Stuff. Still trying to push ahead, but not getting much further. Looks like it's Markel Hurd.
Murray hands off to number 21. Markel Hurd.
Stopped after a gain of no yards.
No gain. Second and 10.
Didn't quite get the same blocking. I got that touchdown when he had
15-yard
a
line.
lane right into the end zone on the right side for the 6-yard touchdown. Put the Dukes ahead 14-0. That's where we still stand with 2.5 minutes to go in the half. Dukes, second and 10 for number 15. Murray, Chase hits his outlet. Brown, who gets upfield. He's still going. He is chopped down inbounds. The clock will keep running.
Murray, hit on to Brown. First and 10 for your Cincinnati Dukes.
Past the 30-yard line, that's probably going to take us to the 2-minute warning. The Dukes are going to be at the 36-yard line. As we do hit the 2-minute warning, still leading 14-0.
Every love story is unique, and every date has a story. Celebrate your special day with custom hoodies and sweatshirts from almosttwins.com. Whether it's your wedding date or anniversary, wear it close to your heart and show the world your love. Matching never felt so meaningful. Our cozy hoodies and sweatshirts are perfect for couples who want to cherish their special moments together. Personalize yours today and make that date unforgettable. Visit almosttwins.com and create your love story in style. Almosttwins.com is where every date becomes a statement.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
So 2 minutes remaining in the half. The 21-yard pass from Kamani Murray to Idaho Brown now as the Dukes out to the 36-yard line after this drive started at the Dukes' own 1-yard line. As I mentioned, 2 minutes to go, so they've already run off some clock. And now it's they can focus on putting some points on the board. Covey on spikes, in motion behind Murray. He looks his way, does fire to Spikes, who cannot haul it in. He drops the pass. Incomplete is the ruling. Which is second down. There was a late flag as well. So looks like unsportsmanlike conduct on somebody. Looks like probably the Dukes. There was some talking going into that timeout. And looked like it continued into this play, and it'll cost the Dukes 15 yards.
Against the Dukes.
So it is unsportsmanlike conduct against the Dukes. After the play will count. So it'll be 2nd and 25 from their own 21.
Unsportsmanlike conduct against the Dukes. 15-yard penalty.
Coach Daryl Moore talking to Kobe on Spikes, who got that penalty. Obviously some frustration there.
2nd and 25. Ball on the 3-yard line.
Bring in the pass. Minute 55 to go. Dukes backed up. 2nd and 25 now. Murray does have Mike Crawford in the backfield. See if they do a run to try and run out from block. Looks like he's been blocking, however. Murray fires deep. Mike Clay cannot bring it in. Looks like there was just enough defense there to knock that pass away.
Tonight's pass intended for number 3, Mike Clay.
Many had Mike Clay behind the defense.
3rd and 25.
Could not quite make the connection.
21-yard line.
And it is now 3rd and long for the Dukes. 3rd and 25. 1:49 left. Now the question is, do you just run the ball to get the clock running and or make the Vengeance take a timeout, or do you try to go for the deep ball again? Or you can do a little bit in between, throw a short or intermediate pass and see if maybe the defense breaks down before you. So 3 receivers to one side. Mike Clay looks like by himself. Murray is going to go with the short pass over the middle. It's a miscommunication and it's intercepted. The Vengeance are going and finally out of bounds, but they're going to have great field position inside the 15-yard line.
JJ, 1st and 10 for the Midwest Vengeance.
So the Vengeance will get the ball back. They were at the 8 when they fumbled it. Now they're going to get it right back at about the 12-yard line, or the 11-yard line, it looks like.
Vengeance.
With a minute 40 to go in the half. Because what the Dukes did not want to do was give the Vengeance a short field back. But obviously some miscommunication with 2 receivers in the area. One left and one right, and Murray's pass kind of went between them. So there's going to be a flag after the play.
Conduct penalty against the Vengeance.
Is going to move the Vengeance back 15 yards. So should still be 1st and 10, but they're going to be at the 26 and not the 11-yard line. So it'll be a little harder for them. A little more room, a little more yardage to pick up in this final 1:40 of the half. Duke's defense trying to hold on to a first half shutout here. Vengeance break the huddle. Here's going to be 1st and 10 for them. The Vengeance sending. Well, they did have 3 receivers on one side, but now they've balanced it out more, and they have 2 on either side. 2 receivers at
1st and 10.
Dukes Just the one high safety is communication, final. And I think we needed to get the ball from the Vengeance sidelines with the quick change of possessions. Weren't quite ready for that, so they have the ball now. And
First and 10, ball on the 26-yard line, Vengeance ball.
hopefully should be ready. Looks like everything's set. We have the ball and the chains are all set. And now we are ready for play. Here we go. So minute 40 left in the half. Duke's leading 14-0. Vengeance. And now they do send the receiver back to the side to make it trips left. Seems like it's caused some confusion in the Duke's defense. Might be Gabe Abraham by himself on the right. Johnson takes the snap. Roots one this time. The running back hauls it in, slips through one tackle. The ball comes out, and the Dukes scoop it up. Kayvon Burnett forces the ball out. Dominic Williams picks it up, and the Dukes have the ball right back.
Dukes ball. First and 10.
So a short-lived drive for the Vengeance that time. Just one play to the ball right back out their offense. Back on the field.
Derek Kemp Jr.
The pass was caught by the running back, but looks like Kayvon Burnett was able to poke it out. Dominic Williams scooped it up, tried to go down that sideline, couldn't quite stand, but did manage to get to the 32-yard line, where the Dukes will have it first and 10 with 1:28 remaining. They were
First and 10.
at the 36.
Cincinnati Dukes ball.
Through the I believe. Well, they were at the 21. They got to the 36, and then penalty pushed them back to the 21 on the last drive. So they're about that same area of the field now. They're on 32-yard line. See if they attack and try to add to this lead after the defense gets the ball back for them. Kayvon Burnett, second time, at least the second time today, he's been able to cause a turnover. Looks like an interception earlier in the game. Set. Just need the officials to take their positions. And there we are. So, as usual, two receivers to your side of Murray. He, with the quick pass out to Cameron Sleet, takes it upfield, has a block from Idaho Brown, and spun down.
Back pass to number 4.
It's like a timeout at the end of the play. So, a short gain, about 8 yards, and the Dukes call a timeout with a minute 20 remaining.
Short. Ball on the
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now, and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now, and you could be our next winner.
Two, on the 30-yard line, Dukes.
So a minute 20 remaining in this half. Duke leading 14-0. Facing a 2nd and 2 after the nice 8-yard pickup to Cameron Sleet. He's in there for this 2-minute drive. Idaho Brown is who goes the motion deep behind Murray. He goes over the middle, hauled in by the running back Crawford, brought down at the 44. That is going to be a first down.
Touchdown, Cincinnati Dukes.
And the Dukes quickly up to the
line. Dukes.
Wasting no time at the 44-yard line. Murray spins, and his pass for Raekwon Prince is low. I think it might have been a low snap. Threw everything off there. I don't think it was really intended to make a spin. Throwing it. Makes it incomplete. There is 51 seconds left in the half. Duke's at their own 44-yard line. Take a little more time, but not much, as they are relatively quickly back to the line. Cameron Sleet and Idaho Brown on one side. Raekwon Prince and Mike Clay at the other. Mike Crawford, the running back, he goes out. Rory, lots of time. Finally finds him in, and intercepted. So the Vengeance get the ball right back.
Interception.
Nice job of tracking him down by Idaho Brown, saving the touchdown, or at the very least some field position. But once again, a Duke's drive ends interception.
Ball on the 40-yard line, Vengeance.
There's now 41 seconds left in the half. A back and forth final 2 minutes here. The Vengeance will be at the Duke's 40-yard line. If you remember that the Vengeance were inside the 10-yard line, they fumbled. That was about 4 minutes to go in the half. And then the Vengeance got the ball back on interception. Dukes caused the fumble, though they got the ball back. Now the Vengeance have it once again, an interception, and they're at the Duke's 40-yard line. .41 seconds to go. Dukes with the 14-0 lead. There you go, back and forth here. Johnson sends his receiver back from where he came from. Backpedals, steps up. He breaks through the line, and LaShawn Hooper is able to bring him down. There is timeout by the Vengeance at the end of the play after a run down to the 23-yard line with 32 seconds left in the half.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
Want a free t-shirt? Hit like and subscribe to our channel right now for your chance to win. We're giving away t-shirts to random subscribers. Don't miss out. Subscribe now and you could be our next winner.
Want to reach more customers? Advertise your business during our live sports streams. Connect with your local community and boost your brand. Email us today at reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com. That's reachmorecustomers@eDrivenScore.com.
So 32 seconds left after a 17-yard run by Johnson, the quarterback. As the Vengeance at the Duke's 23-yard line. Looking to finally punch one in the end zone. He points out potentially a blitzer, I'd imagine, with 3 receivers to that side. Johnson cross back. There is pressure from that side. Mark Maddox has him, and they're going to blow the play dead. It's going to be a sack by Mark Maddox. The Vengeance taking a little more time than they like. Clock running, 15 seconds remaining. They're back at the 33-yard line, a 10-yard loss.
Second long.
Clock under 10 seconds.
Vengeance.
Still looking for the play. Really, the only play there is go for the end zone at this point. Johnson, with time runs out, floats one in, and it is incomplete. Looking for Gabriel Abraham.
And that is the end of the first half. We have the Cincinnati Dukes leading 14-0 over the
I believe there's a
Vengeance.
flag on the field.
And there's been a penalty flag on the play.
So it's roughing the passer against the Dukes. That is going to lead to an untimed down. The Vengeance are going to have one more chance to try to get this touchdown. It's going to move them, and they're going to be 15 yards closer. They were at the 33. They're going to move up to the 18-yard line. It was after the roughing the passer penalty, the personal foul against the Dukes. No time
Roughing the
remaining.
passer, personal foul against the Cincinnati Dukes.
But the Vengeance will get an opportunity to run an untimed down
15-yard
before we
penalty.
head to halftime. So the clock will not do anything on this
First
play.
down.
It's already at 0.
And 10
But the Vengeance
on the 18-yard line.
will have a chance.